What's up, peeps, and welcome back to Dad Poker Chronicles.
This is day 2 of my 30 here at the World Series of Poker in Las Vegas. If you watched the first episode, you know day 1 did not go according to plan. We took a $2,200 hit to our bankroll, but that's tournament poker. You don't survive out here dwelling on the past. You learn from it, you reset, and you get ready to play. Today we're headed back to the Horseshoe for the $800 8 Max tournament. This tournament has everything that I look for: a solid starting stack, plenty of play, and an opportunity to make a real run if things go our way. I'm feeling rested, focused, and ready for battle. And I have a feeling that today is gonna be a whole lot more interesting than yesterday. So grab a seat, because we're about to take another shot at the WSOP. Let's go.
Oh, what the heck? Hello?
Hello? Are you calling me again?
I don't know, it wasn't, I answered, and then I could hear you, and then I tried to put it on speaker, and then it started calling you again.
Oh.
Why aren't you on FaceTime? I tried to see your face. Where are you at? Oh, you're at home. It's Sunday. I don't even know what day it is. I lost control of the days.
Hi.
You're on video, by the way.
Huh?
So you're on video, by the way. You're on camera. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people. We're watching the game.
Who's playing right now?
Germany.
El Salvador?
El Salvador is playing it. It's Curaçao in Germany.
Curaçao. Germany?
Yes. We're trying to find tickets for the Portugal game on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
There's a game on Wednesday, and then there's another game on the 23rd. You want to fly back just to go see Cristiano?
Ronaldo?
Cristiano?
Nope. The quick answer is nope. Is Cristiano Ronaldo playing poker? Is he in the 8-handed, $800 2-day tournament?
Cristiano? Well, they're playing at NRG today.
Okay. All right, sweetie. We're packing up. We're gonna go. I just want to say good morning.
Morning.
Okay.
It's good afternoon here.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, good morning, and good night.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Bye. Good luck.
Okay.
Have fun.
Bye.
Good luck.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
A few moments later.
Oh, how much money did you win?
I didn't win any last night. I know.
Do you have another one?
What was that?
Do you have another one?
Yeah, I have another tournament today.
So you can win money today?
Yes, I can.
Yay! When?
Here in just a minute, we're gonna be leaving.
What are you about to do?
I'm about to eat some breakfast and then head over to go play some poker.
If you don't win money in this one, I'm gonna be mad.
Me too. Me too.
Like, what's the point of going to poker if you're not gonna win any money? Well, you don't know that yet.
That's 0 point. Hey, let me. I gotta make some breakfast, okay? I'll call you back in a minute.
Yeah,
Right.
love you.
Love you too. Bye.
It's always a great morning when I can begin the day talking to two of my most favorite people, my girlfriend Miriam and my youngest son Luca. Starting the day hearing their voices is a pretty good reminder of why I'm here and who I'm playing for. Yesterday wasn't the start I was hoping for. We took a $2,200 hit to the bankroll. That's poker. If you're going to survive a 30-day grind out here, you can't get too high after a win or too low after a loss. Today is a new day. We're heading back to the Horseshoe for an $800 8 Max event. It's another opportunity, another fresh stack, another chance to make a run. The bankroll has taken a punch, but we're still standing. We're staying positive, trusting the process, and getting ready for battle. Let's get to work.
All right, so we have our ticket. We're at 563, seat 4, $800 8-handed deep stack. Let's go.
All right, so overall feeling pretty good today. Yesterday obviously didn't go too well, but we played decent. You know, it wasn't like completely out of line. Just more aggressive in the first part of the tournament, which is what you need to do, I think. Play a little bit higher variable. We're going to stay a little bit more patient. This is a 30-minute blinds, so not as much time between each levels. We'll just take it step by step and see how it goes.
I really like the structure of this tournament.
We start with 40,000 in chips and 30-minute blind levels, which gives you plenty of room to actually play poker instead of just shoving all in every few hands. It's a 3-day tournament with only one re-entry, so every decision matters. If everything goes according to plan, the money bubble should hit somewhere around level 16. Anyone still standing after level 22 will bag up their chips and come back for day 2. That's the goal today. Not just survive, but to build a stack that puts ourselves in a position for a deep run. Time to find my table and go to work. All right, we're at the first break of the 808 max. We have 48,000 in chip. We got up to high mark was around 52,000. We made that one call with pocket 5, calling it small stacks all in for roughly 15K and holding, so 5s versus 3s. Just chose this pick that spot, not necessarily the greatest spot, but especially with somebody behind. But I felt like if I called, the pre-flop Razor would fold, and he did. So yeah, steady she goes. We're at 48,500. Let's go. Okay, with a suited ace 10 of spades in the small blind with 19,400 in our stack. And there's only one thing to do when the hijack opens. We shove, the big blind folds. Hijack makes the call with pocket 9s. It's essentially a coin flip. We have 47% equity. Can we hit? Can we hit? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. That just might be the start of the momentum we needed. We weren't blocking the ace, thank you. Back to the starting stack. 20 big blind, just like that. Gotta spike it. Stay in these tournaments. Gotta run good.
A few moments later.
The action is heating up. We started this hand with 46,000 in the small blind with 8 of diamonds, 5 of diamonds. The hijack opens to 5K. I call, the big blind folds. The pot is 15,000. The flop is the 10 of clubs, 6 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds. We flop a flush draw and a backdoor straight draw. I check and the hijack bets 6,000. I make the call thinking he has 2 overs, but if we were behind, I had decent equity to hit. Not great, but decent. The pot is 27,000 going to the turn, which is the 8 of hearts. Going with my instinct, I overbet the pot and shove all in. The hijack tank calls with the ace of diamonds, 2 of diamonds. He takes our flush possibilities away, but we're still ahead. We have to fade. Can we fade? Yes! Yes, we can! And another huge pot gets shoved our way. Let's go! It's starting to feel like fortune is in our favor, and this next hand will prove exactly that. A few hands later, we're in a 3-way all-in for a monster pot. We're under the gun with 2 red jacks and 95,000 in chips. With the blinds at 1,000, 25, 25, I open to 3x big blinds for 7,500. The cutoff smooth calls for 75, and the small blind does the same. The pot is 27,500. We are 3 ways to the flop of 10 of hearts, 8 of clubs, jack of clubs. We flop top set, and to our amazement, the small blind shoves all in for 60,000. Now there's a flop straight on the board and a flush draw, but we won't be going anywhere with top set. We make the call, and then the cutoff joins the fun and makes the call as well. The cutoff has an open-ended straight draw with king-queen offsuit and a backdoor flush draw to go with it. The small blind turns over pocket 10s for a set over set scenario. What a cooler for him. Now let's see if we can hold.
Can we hold?
I guess it's a good thing they're both in there. And he was like, right after one, it's not really old.
Can we hold? Can we hold? Can we hold? Monster. Just got in with set over set. Just versus the straight draw. And we held.
This is compounding our momentum. We're poised to make a run.
A few moments later.
We are table chip leader at break with 203,500. So we buy up all the 100 denomination chips and head out for a much needed break. That level was intense. We're on break right now. So yeah, just need, we held on. I was all in for 20K at some point in between the last break and this break. So it's just about holding on. But what's the old adage is chip in a chair. So do not give up, and we're rewarded at the end of the day. Now, there's still a ton of poker. We're not even close to the money, but it definitely gives us some chips to work with, so we'll be using our stack accordingly, and hopefully we're continuing to run good and cash in this 8-handed $800 tournament here at the WSOP. Let's go. And would you believe it, the very first hand after the break, we're in the big blind with over 200,000 in chips, with blinds at 1,500, 3,000, 3,000. Under the gun has around 145,000 in chips, and he opens to 6,500. It folds to me, and I peel the 2 prettiest kings you ever did see. I make it 15,000 to go, and under the gun 4-bet shoves. We make the easy call and see it's kings versus queens. Just another cooler situation we're on the right side of, but can we hold?
Can we hold? Recovered. They had 200,000.
What an amazing run we're having right now. This pushes our stack to over 350,000 and 110 bigs. It always feels great to be on the right side of the coolers. Poker can be a simple game when you sunrun like this, but we are keenly aware that these types of runs don't last forever. Or can they? We're currently on dinner break, so ended that level with $500,000 in chips, 506,000. Caught a sunrun, as they call it, to hit the right cards at the right time. And then once I had a pretty solid stack, then it was just leveraging that stack versus the other smaller stacks and just continue to climb. Over $500,000 in chips, which is, I think, roughly maybe a little less than 3 times the average stack. Maybe 1.5 or 2.5 times the average stack, I think. Somewhere around there. Anyway, plenty of chips to work with. Coming back from dinner break will be maybe an hour and a half until we get the cash. Shouldn't be a problem, but poker giveth and poker taketh. But we're gonna hope and continue to try to play well and do most of the taking ourselves. So right now we're heading to the Armada, gonna grab some dinner and just kind of relax a little bit before we head back in about an hour. Here we go. You get back late Wednesday night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But I'll start working full time next Wednesday.
You start working full time when? And then you're there until August, or you're there full time until August?
Yeah.
I was hoping maybe you might come down a weekend or a week or something. Maybe a weekend.
I would love to. That'd be really fun. But what's it called? How much does it cost to fly down there?
Probably like $500 or $600 probably. It just depends.
See, there might be is there any holidays coming up soon? Because sometimes they'll give us time off.
Like 4th of July.
I can check my work calendar whenever I get back and see if there's any days that day.
4th of July is a Saturday though, so maybe you might get Friday off or something. Anyway, I was thinking if things go well and I make a decent cash, then
yeah,
I'd like to fly you and Luca out.
Yeah, I would love to. That'd be super fun.
I know he's calling me every day. You win any money? Because I told him I'd have to check with you first. And he's like, you win any money? Me and Ellie.
That's so funny.
So, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, this is meant for these tournaments already, so I'm in the red right now. But we'll see how much I can get back, or if I can start being the green.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just let me know.
Okay. All right. Love you.
Love you too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, coming back from dinner break, the blinds are going to be 4,000, 8,000, 8,000, and this is level 17. Playing to level 22 tonight, so maybe around level 19 into 20 we should be in the money. So 771 players are left, 580 get paid. So we got about 180 players to lose before we make the cash. We're going to try to use this time, the smaller stacks, to bully them around and pick up some more chips, and then head into cash with plenty of chips to work with. So, and then we shoot for day 2. Let's see how these go. Now, you never want to count our chickens before they hatch, but we're in good position to just continue playing good poker and let the cards fall where they may.
Your listening and your patience during this time.
JT's not going to be a boring.
It is bad, right? Someone get busted and you are cheating.
You unfortunately get eliminated from the tournament. Dealers, please announce payout with your table number and put it in the tablets. I repeat, dealers, if you eliminate a player from your table, put it in your tablet, say payout with your table number. Congratulations, everybody.
All right, so that was the end of level 19. We are on break, a few more minutes. Not really any hands those last couple of levels. 558K is what we've got in front of us. The high point was like 620, 610, 620, I believe was our high water mark. And then just last 2 levels, last hour, just getting nothing to even fight back with. So really trying hard to utilize my stack to bully the money bubble, but just couldn't get anything to really fight with. So the average chip stack right now is a little over 300. So we're almost double the average chip stack. So we still got plenty of room to play. It's going to move pretty quick. So the average stack at the end of day 1 going into day 2 is going to be 600,000, about 20 big blinds. So a lot of poker to be played these next couple of hours. It's actually next hour and a half. So we've got 3 levels left to play today, and this next hour and a half, very important in movements of chips. We need to get our goal is to get to 1 million. If we can get to 1 million, feel really good about day 2. That put us in probably the top third players in the field for starting the day tomorrow. But we're not going to push it. We're just going to let the game come to us and hopefully continue the good run and make good decisions. So let's see how it goes. All right, we are officially breaking. Getting moved. Let's see where we're going.
Number 5 subscriber.
That's right.
Premiere.
Hey, you appreciate it.
Right here.
That's right. That's right. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Good luck.
20 blinds are up in the 800 deep stack. 10,000 small, 20,000 big with the
440 seat 1. All right, we're 440 seat 1. My bad. I didn't mean it. What's up? Say hello to everybody.
You will notice this gentleman's stack is around 600K when I arrive at the table. He's friendly and boisterous. That cup in front of him may have something to do with it. Through the next orbit, he's incredibly active. He was behind on quite a few hands and managed to bust some people by hitting cards. In the last clip, I'll show you how much his stack grew in such a short time. I go through the blinds and my stack whittles down to around 450K when we get to a hand with that gentleman.
We have around 18 bigs on the button with King of Clubs, Queen of Spades. The gentleman I'm talking about opens to 50K and I raise to 125K. Small blind in the big blind fold and he calls in the low jack. We're heads up to a flop of 3 of spades, 4 of spades, 6 of spades. The low jack leads for 100K. I call with my 2 overs and a queen high flush draw. I was ready to ship with a queen, king, or a spade, but the turn is the 10 of hearts. The low jack goes all in. I was forced to fold, and after reviewing the charts, at 20 big blinds, king queen offsuit is a pure call. At 15 big blinds, it wants a shove with king queen offsuit on the button when the low jack opens. This was likely my mistake in raising. I caused myself unnecessary chips by halfway committing and trying to get a fold. I was playing a bit too defensive and didn't apply the pressure I should have with my stack. I knew he would have called anything, which is why I chose a more passive route, and it cost me. He had proven he was ready to gamble, and I was ahead of his loose range. Who knows what would have happened, but I know I was down to 225K.
We fold all the way to the big blind, never finding cards to shove with. Now, I'll pause for a second to take notice of our friend in the 6th seat. His cups have grown along with his chip stack, as I mentioned earlier. Good for him. I have to say it was pretty entertaining to watch until I was on the other side. But back to our hand. I got to my camera late, so you don't see my cards, but we have King of Clubs, 7 of Clubs in this hand. The hijack opens to 50K, and it folds to us, and we make the call. The flop is Ace of Spades, 8 of Clubs, 6 of Clubs. We load the chamber and put ourselves at risk. We were not too terribly disappointed. We see the hijack makes the call with Queen of Hearts, Queen of Clubs. On the flop, we have 11 outs twice. On the turn comes a 7 of Diamonds, which gives us another 2 outs. The river of 9 of Spades, and we're out. All right, so we busted out of the 800 8-handed at 291st place for $1,880. You know, you just have to win those in these situations like that. You can't hide from the all-ins. They're going to be a part of it, and when it's your turn, you win them, and when it's not, you don't. So today, we played as well as we could. We ran really well to get in that spot, so not disappointed at all. You know, we laddered up a couple of levels. I'm not sure exactly how many levels we leveled up, but we made money today. So, well, that wraps up day 2. It wasn't the huge score we were chasing, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. We picked up our first cash for the 2026 World Series of Poker. The $800 8 max ended with $1,881. After you take out our buy-in of $800, that leaves $1,081 back in the bankroll. More importantly, it reminds us that this challenge isn't about one tournament. It's about making good decisions, staying disciplined, and giving ourselves as many opportunities as possible over the next 30 days. Yesterday we took a punch, but today we punch back. The confidence is growing, the bankroll is moving in the right direction, and we're just now getting started. Tomorrow we'll be right back at it, taking another shot. If you've enjoyed the journey, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like and subscribe button down the bottom. Also, leave me a comment. I'd love to know where you're watching from. This is Nick Rivas, Dad Poker Chronicles. And remember, one life, one stack, all in. And I'll see you in the next one. So our run's not done.